Amma baru join kan? Can you please write down your name and also class in the comment section. Amma tulis nama dengan kelas dekat komen nama. Okay, so when I'm teaching, okay, I'm not going to, sebab cikgu percaya lah awak anak murid yang sangat baik kan. So I'm not going, saya tak akan block the comment section. Okay, I'll just leave it like that. Okay, so make sure awak teruskan disiplin awak. Don't play don't comment while I'm teaching. Okay? Okay. So we're going to start with a little bit of revision. We have learned about fraction last week, right? Okay. Can you please tell me what have you learned last week? Boleh tak bagi tahu cikgu? Apa? Apa yang awak dah belajar last week?
Fractions.
Yes, what fractions? How many fractions? How many fraction have you learned last week? How many? 100? Thousands?
Improper fraction.
Okay, improper fraction. Salah. Improper fraction.
Proper fraction. Proper fraction.
Okay, improper fraction. And then you have?
Mixed numbers.
Okay. Let's we leave the mixed number first. Okay. We revise on the improper fractions and the proper fraction first. Okay. So we start with the proper fractions lah. Okay. What is proper fractions? What is the definition of proper fraction? Please use the word denominator and also numerator. Apa proper fraction? Proper fraction is a fraction where? Apa?
1/2.
Maksudnya lo, Afif, maksudnya apa? When the numerator is what?
Less than the denominator.
Very good, Rizka. Numerator is less than the denominator. Contohnya macam apa? Yang macam apa kalau kita nak wakilkan dalam bentuk gambar?
Kepala kecil daripada badan.
Yes, very good, Dayan. Kepala kecil daripada badan. Aduh, orang saya. Okay. Just like normal people, right? We have smaller head, okay, compared to our body. So, nombor di atas tu lebih kecil daripada nombor di atas, bawah. Can you give me examples of proper fractions? Give me examples of proper fraction. Say any proper fraction that you know.
2/5.
2/5, yes, very good. Atas kecil, bawah besar, very good.
7.
Pardon?
6/7.
6/7, yes, very good. Atas kecil, bawah besar. Pardon?
5/10.
5/10, yes, very good. Atas kecil, bawah besar.
5/6.
5/6, yes, very good. Atas kecil, bawah besar. Okay, so these are the examples of proper fractions. Okay, remember proper fraction tu just like our body lah. Our head is smaller than our body. Okay, kepala lebih kecil daripada badan. So what about improper fractions? What is the meaning of improper fraction? Can you please use the word numerator and also denominator? What is the numerator?
The numerator is like bigger
Is?
than the denominator.
Yes, larger or bigger. Okay, you can use the word larger or bigger. Numerator is larger or bigger than denominator. Okay. Kalau kita nak wakilkan dalam bentuk tubuh badan, what can we say?
Kepala besar.
Yes. Kepalanya besar, badannya kecil. Okay, so this is improper fraction. Tak wajar or tak normal. Okay, so kepalanya lebih besar daripada badan. So nombor di atas tu lebih besar daripada nombor di bawah. Can you give me examples of improper fractions?
10/5.
10/5. Yes, very good. Atas besar, bawah kecil. Next example. 6/5. Yes, very good. 5/2. Yes, very good. 5/7.
8/7.
Oh, 8/7. Sekejap, padam lo. Okay, 8/7. Yes, atas besar, bawah kecil. Okay, now, name this fraction. What kind of fraction is this? 1/6. What kind of fraction is this? Proper fraction. Okay, proper fractions. Okay, 7/3. What kind of fraction is this?
Improper.
Improper. Yes, very good. Okay. Okay, very good. So, mostly awak dah faham what is improper fractions and what is proper fractions. Now, let's move to the next one. Satu lagi, apa lagi yang awak belajar minggu lepas ya, Teh?
Mixed number.
Numbers.
Yes, mixed number.
Mixed number.
Okay, mixed number. What is the definition of mixed numbers? What is definition of mixed numbers? Mixed number consists of apa? Terdiri daripada apa? Yang mesti ada nombor apa dan nombor apa? Yang mesti ada whole number and also
Divided number.
no and also proper fraction. For example, 1/2. This is mixed number. Yang ada whole number, nombor bulat and also fraction. Okay. 2, 7/8. This is also mixed number. Ada nombor bulat and also ada proper fraction. What about this? 6, 10/2. Is this mixed number?
No.
I think it's like
Why?
improper fractions.
Why? Why is this not? Kenapa ini bukan mixed number? Why?
Because it's improper fractions.
Yes. Okay. They are the whole number, but then this one is improper fraction. So this is not mixed number. Okay? Boleh? Boleh? Okay.
Boleh.
Boleh ah? Okay. So if I have this picture, this diagram awak anggaplah ini sama besar. Saya lukiskan selalunya terlalu cantik. Awak anggapnya sama besar. Okay. So I color this part. Color this part. And then this one I color 3. Okay. Can you please tell me the mixed number for this diagram? Mixed number. Apa mixed numbernya? This is how many? This is one kan? One whole kan? One whole kan? This one is?
Over
Yang top
4.
berapa? 2/4. So, mixed numbernya apa? 1,
1.
2/4 kan? This is the mixed number kan? Okay. Now, can you please tell me the improper fraction for this one? Improper fraction. Apa improper fractionnya? Nombor pecahan tak wajar. What is the improper fractions?
This one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5/4.
Berapa? 1. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 4/4 kan? This one is 1, 2, 2/4. So what is the improper fractions?
6/4.
Yes, very good. 6/4. 6/4. You cannot say awak tak boleh cakap ini 6/8. This is incorrect. This is wrong. Okay.
It's proper fraction.
This is proper fraction. Okay. Satu lagi salah sebab ini. The denominator. Denominator is the number of parts that you divide for one object. Okay. So for this object, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. This one also you divide it into 4 parts. Okay. Awak tak boleh tambahkan 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, you cannot. Okay. The denominator is the bilangan, okay, of parts that you divide for one object. For one object. Here, this one object you divide it into 4, right? So this one object you divide it into 4. So the denominator, susah nak nyebut. The denominator is 4. Okay? Okay? Boleh Okay, now. Okay. So today class, okay, that is what we learned last week. So today we are going to learn equivalent fractions. Okay, ataupun nya sama maksud macam equal. 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Equal. Equal tu maksudnya sama. Okay, equal. Equivalent fractions. Okay, datang daripada perkataan equal. Okay, yang bermaksud sama. Apa yang sama? Okay, so now let's look. Equivalent fractions is two different fractions that have equal value or equal size. Dua nombor pecahan yang berlainan, okay? Nombornya berlainan, penyebutnya berlainan, pengangkannya berlainan, the denominator and also the denominator is different, but the size of both fractions is equal, size yang sama. Okay? Kita tengok contoh Okay, look at this. Okay, for pizza A. If you look at this picture, all these pizzas, yang ini, yang ini, yang ini, yang ini dan yang ini, semuanya size-nya sama. Size-nya sama, okay? Okay, so look at pizza A. This one is B, C, D, and also E. Look at pizza A. Okay, pizza A is divided into two parts. And we only eat one part. Satu bahagian yang inilah. So the fraction is 1/2. Pizza B is divided into 4 parts. We divide it into more parts. Okay, divide it into more parts. Okay, so we take half. Separuh sebelah sini sama besar dengan ini. Okay, this is 2/4. So this is the fraction. Okay, pizza C we divide it into more parts. We divide it into 6 parts. 6 parts sama juga kita makan half, separuh. So half is 1, 2, 3, 3/6. Okay. Okay, now pizza D we divide into more parts. Lagi banyak lagi kita bahagikannya. Okay, so divided into 8 parts. Sama juga kita makan separuh. So separuh daripada 8 is 1, 2, 3, 4, which is 4/8. Okay, pizza E bahagi lagi kepada lebih banyak pecahan. Okay, so we divide into 10 parts. Semakin banyak, ini bahagi 2 tadi, A bahagi 2, B bahagi 4, C bahagi 6 makin banyak, D bahagi 8 makin banyak, E bahagi makin banyak, jadi 10. So, sama juga we add only 5, half. So, half from 10 is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, the fraction is 5/10. If you look, the fraction is different. This is 1/2, 2/4, 3/6, and then you have 4/8, and then you have 5/10. But the size of each fraction is the same.
It's like,
Kan? Boleh
it's
nampak
like the same half.
Yes, sebabnya same half. Okay, nombor pecahannya berlainan, but the size is equal. That is what we call is equivalent fraction. Okay, remember the word equal. Apa yang equal? It's the size. Okay, it's the size that equal. The number is different, but the size equal. Okay, do you understand? Boleh faham? Boleh Okay, so now, how are we going to find the equivalent fractions? Ada 3 cara. There are 3 ways. Okay, 3 ways, 3 methods. Okay, the first method is by using drawing. Okay, drawing. Okay, what are we going to do is we are going to draw the same object with the same size. Okay, tapi kita bahagikannya kepada semakin banyak bahagian. Semakin banyak bahagian. Okay, we divide the parts into semakin banyak Okay, so here we have 1/3. Okay, kalau cikgu nak bahagikan kepada pecahan yang lebih banyak, I can divide it like this kan? Cikgu boleh bahagikan like this. I divide it in, I divide this one into 2. Okay, this one divide also, this one divide also. Okay, pastikan dia sama besar. Okay, now you have how many parts? How many parts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 parts kan? So, okay, now look. Cikgu dah bagikan. Tu turun ke bawah jadi macam tu. Okay, but still, okay, yang bahagian warna biru, yang cikgu warnakan ini masih sama. Okay, masih sama besar. So, this one is 1/3 and this one is 2/6. Okay, if you use this method, you need to draw, okay, whole diagram have the same size. Diagram yang ini mesti sama besar, ini pun mesti sama besar. And then, you need to divide the diagram into same parts. Yang ini pun sama besar, same parts. Each part mesti sama besar. Okay, the colored parts have the same size. Okay, macam ini kan, warna biru tu besar ini. Yang awak warnakan tu besar ni, this big kah? So, the next diagram, you also need to color the blue part the same size as yang sebelum tu. Okay, boleh Apa yang tak bestnya method ini adalah, it is very impossible for us to draw the diagram with same size. Okay, tanpa menggunakan pembaris. Betul tak? Okay, it is impossible for us to divide the diagram into same parts without using ruler. And kelemahan yang lain adalah what if the question give you a larger number of fractions. For example, 3 over 12. You need to draw a diagram and then you divide it into 12 equal parts. Okay, that is agak susah lah sebenarnya. Kalau penyebutnya lebih banyak, 3 over 25. You need to divide the diagram into 25 equal parts. Itu lagi susah. So that is the kelemahan lah untuk this method. Okay, so as you can see here, okay, kalau awak tengok dekat sini, okay, we can say that 2 over 6 is equivalent with 1 over 3. Okay, 2/6 adalah pecahan setara bagi 1/3. Okay, boleh? Boleh ke tak boleh? Boleh. Okay, kalau kita guna kaedah warna ini, what do you need to do is you need to divide the diagram into more parts. Okay, awak kena bahagikan diagram into more parts. Itu cara untuk first method tu. Sekejap ah. Okay, so okay ah. So 2 over 3, 2 over 6 is equivalent to 1 over 3. Nombornya berlainan. This is 2 over 6. This is 1 over 3. But the same, they have the same size. Okay. Bilang size-nya sama. Okay, next. The second method is we are going to use multiplication. Kita akan multiply. Multiply with what number? Any number that you like. If you like number 8, then you can multiply with 8. If you like number 10, then you can multiply with 10. If you like number 100, you can also multiply with 100. But you need to remember, if you multiply the numerator with 100, you also need to multiply the denominator with 100. Okay, numerator and denominator, you must multiply with the same number. You cannot do it like this. 1 over 3. Atas tu awak darab 2, bawah awak darab 3. This is cannot. Tak boleh. Okay, you need to multiply the numerator and also the denominator, okay, with the same number. Okay, if the numerator you multiply by 2, the denominator you need to also multiply by 2. Okay, mesti sama. Ingat tak? Mesti sama. So, 1 times 2 is 2. 3 times 2 is 6. So, 2 over 6 is equivalent to 1 over 3. Sama kan? Sama kan? Sama kan yang ini? 1 over 3 is equivalent to 2 over 6. Both method will give you same answer. Okay, both methods will give you same answer. I prefer to use this method, the second method. Okay, you just need to multiply any number that you want. Okay, any number that you want. Tapi ingat, awak mesti darab nombor atas dengan nombor bawah dengan nombor yang sama. Okay, okay. So now let's look at next one. Okay, the third method is by using the fraction chart. Okay. This fraction chart, you cannot use it to answer awak tak boleh guna ini untuk jawab soalan. You cannot use this to answer any questions. You can use this fraction chart to check your answer only. Okay, fraction chart ini digunakan untuk menyemak jawapan awak sahaja. Okay, boleh? Okay, now how to use this fraction chart? Okay, for example, if I want to find what is equivalent fraction for 1 over 2. Okay, saya warnakan dulu 1 over 2. Now let's look. Garisan 1 over 2 is over here, right? So kita cari, ada lagi tak? Ada lagi tak yang dekat bawah ni? Okay, sama baris, sama garis kan? Sama tempat. So this one. Okay, so you need to make sure the size is equal. So if you only color this part, sama size kah dengan atas ni? Sama size tak? Tak sama kan? So you need to samakan. So color this one. Dah sama belum? Dah sama kan? So what is the fraction for this one? 1 over 4 and 1 over 4? What is the fraction untuk yang bawah ni? This is 2 over 4. So 1 over 2, the equivalent fraction for 1 over 2 is 2 over 4. Okay, now let's move down. Ada lagi tak yang sama baris dengan yang ini? Sama baris dengan garisan ni? Ada lagi tak? Ada lagi tak? Anyone? Ada lagi tak? Dayan, ada lagi si Dayan. Dia sama baris, sama besar Tok Dayan. Ada lagi tak? We have more down here actually. Semua senyap tu. Saya takut semua orang balik tidur tu. Okay, so ada lagi dekat sini. Okay, so we need to make sure, okay, the size is equal. So, this one, color lah, sama besar. So, 1/6, ada 3 1/6. There are 3 1/6. Okay, so this is 3/6. So, 3/6 is also equivalent fraction for 1/2. Okay, tapi ingat, this fraction chart, you cannot use this fraction chart to answer the question. You can only use this fraction chart to untuk to check your answer, untuk semak jawapan awak. Okay, now. Okay, let's look at this. We are going to solve this one, okay, by using method 1 and also method 2. We are going to draw and also do darab. Kita buat multiplication ah. Okay. So, yang ini adalah method 1, yang atas ni adalah method 1. Okay, yang bawah ni adalah method 2. Tengok betul-betul lah. Lepas tu kita orang ada soalan.
Teacher, your
So,
voice is lagging.
my voice is lagging.
Yes.
Now lagging ke si? Now lagging si?
Sik.
Si. Okay. Okay, now. Okay. The fraction. Can you please tell me what is the fraction for this part yang biru gelap tu? This is method 2. Apa fraction ni untuk biru gelap tu? Can someone please tell me what is the fraction? Class. Afif, can you tell me what is the fraction for this diagram? For this biru gelap ni?
1 whole.
1 whole? No. You look at this picture. Tengok ini. Kan dia bahagi 2.
1/2.
Yes, 1/2. Okay, now. We are going to use method 2 first. Okay. Kita boleh darab dengan 2. Kita nak cari equivalent fraction. Method 2 is by multiply. Okay. Method 1 is draw. Okay, now let's use method 2 first. Okay. I want to multiply by 2. Times 2. This one also times 2. I will have what? 1 times 2 is what?
2.
1 darab 2 is what? 2.
2.
Okay. 2 times 2 is what?
4.
4. Okay. Okay. By using method 2, okay, saya dapati bahawa 2/4 is equivalent to 1/2. Okay. Now, let's look. Kita guna method ni. First method, kita bahagikan. So, we need to divide into more parts. Kita perlu bahagikan kepada bahagian yang lebih banyak. So, I draw one line here. So, you see, I already divide this into 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Name the fraction. What is this fraction? Name this fraction. What fraction is this?
2/4.
Yes, 2/4. Sama kan? So, you use method 1, you draw, okay? You use method 2, you multiply, you will get the same answer. Drawing means you need to add more lines. Okay, awak kena bahagikan kepada bahagian yang lebih banyak. Okay, boleh? Boleh. Okay, now. So, kita guna lagi method ini. Okay, kita darab dengan nombor yang berlainan. Okay, 1/2 times 3. Now, I want to times 3. Times 3. 1 times 3 is? 3. 2 times 3 is? 6. Okay, let's prove by using method 1. Kita buktikan. So, this one, okay, saya gariskan yang ini dulu. Okay, I'll divide it into more parts. Macam ni mau bagi 6. Is it? No, cannot. Divide 8 lah. Senang lagi mau buktikan. Okay, wait. Wait ah. Ai. Okay, divide. Times by 4 lah, times by 4. Okay, 1 times 4 is 4. 2 times 4 is 8. So, kita bagikan baru 4. This one I divide. Untuk bagi lagi. How many parts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, what is the fraction for this part?
4/8.
4/8.
4
Sama
over
kan?
8.
Sama kan? You use the drawing
4
method.
over 8.
You use the
Sama.
multiplication method. Okay, we will get the same answer. Okay, and walaupun nombornya berlainan, 2/4 is different for 1/2. Nya lain, 4/8 pun lain nombornya kan? But the size is the same. This size is the same with this size and the same with this size. Okay, ingat? Equivalent fractions, the number is different, but the size is the same. Okay? Okay. Itu apa sama? 1/4. 1/4. You want to times by what? Times by
2.
2. Okay? Times by 2. Paling senang kan? Buat apa fikir susah-susah? 1 times 2 is
2.
2. 4 times 2 is
8.
8. Okay, now let's look. So I need to divide it into 8 parts. So I divide macam ini, and also I divide like this. Okay. So what is the fraction for this picture? 2 over?
2/8.
Yes.
2/8.
2/8. So 2/8. Okay. So we can say that, okay, 2/8 is equivalent to 1/4. Sama size, nombor yang berlainan, that is equivalent fraction. Okay, now. Okay, do you have your pencil with you? Pencil?
Yes.
Paper? Or buku kira-kira?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, now what I want you to do is, I want you to find which one of these two, okay, is the equivalent fraction for 2/3. Mana satu? 4/6 kah 1/6? Okay. What is the equivalent fraction for 2/3? Which one?
1/6.
Huh? Okay, Afif kata 1/6. Afif dah kira kah? Afif dah kira belum? Ha? Okay, siapa lagi ada jawapan? Siapa ya? Daniel?
Ryan.
Oh, Ryan, sorry. Okay. Siapa lagi? Which one? 4/6 or 1/6?
4/6.
Siapa ya?
4/6.
Elisha, okay. Siapa ya?
4/6.
Rizka? Who else? 4/6. Dayan?
4/6.
Okay. Zara kan? That one is Zara, right?
4/6.
Okay. Arisa also. Arisa?
4/6.
Okay. Most of you get 4/6 as your answer. Okay. Afif dah dapat 1/6. So Afif. Ni Afif teh. Hello Afif. Afif kira si Afif kah? Afif main jawab aja.
Jawab cikgu.
Cikgu suruh kira. Okay, now tell me class. 2/3, okay, we are going to use the multiplication method. Method 2, okay. You multiply by one number, you get 4/6.
2.
Yes, okay, multiply by 2, atas darab 2, bawah darab 2. So 2 times 2 is 4, 3 times 2 is 6. So the equivalent fraction for 2/3 is 4/6. Okay, nya sama besar, sama size. Okay, now. Ready for the next question? Okay. Find the equivalent fraction for 4/5. 8/5 or 8/10? Which one is the equivalent fraction for 4/5? 8/what?
8/10.
Huh? 8/10?
8/10.
8/10?
8/10.
Okay. Okay. Most of you get the answer 8/10. Okay, now tell me how do you do it? Macam ni awak kira?
4 times 2 is 8.
Times 2. Okay, times by 2. Okay. 4 times 2 is 8. 5 times 2 is 10. So 8/10. Itu jawapannya. Okay. Apa teh? Naya, equivalent fraction nombor lain 4/5. Can you please times with other number? Darab nombor lain, pilih. Nombor apa? 5.
Three.
Okay.
3.
Besar sikit lah. 4 times 5. 4 times 5.
20.
5
10.
times 5.
10.
5 times 5 times 5 dia dah 10. 25. Okay. So class. Okay. We can say it like this. 4/5 is also equal to 8/10 equal to 20/25. Okay. These three fractions have different numbers but the size is the same. The size are the same. Okay. 4/5 sama dengan 8/10 sama dengan 20/25. Size-nya sama. Okay, okay. Ready? Next one. Okay, which one? 3/4 is equivalent to 4/8 or 6/8.
2. 6/8.
6/8. Ada orang jawab 4/8 sih?
No.
No, okay. 6/8. Okay, how do you do that? 3/4.
3.
How do you do that? You
6
times by?
times 8
Times 2. Okay. Tak payah nak ambil nombor yang susah-susah. Ambil nombor 2. Darab 2 saja senang. Okay, 3 times 2 is 6. 4 times 2 is 8. So this is the answer.
6/8.
Yes, 6/8. Okay, now class. This is your exercise. Homework. Your homework for today. Okay. Activity book page 55. You can do right away after this class end. Okay, pola terus lepas habis kelas tu. Afif dah pola, saya cikgu saya dah suruh pola, kena Afif pola. Kan Afif kan? Lupa Indah. Okay, dah tanda belum?
Kamera
Dah tanda belum? Hantar semula. Siapa yang hantar awal lagi, cikgu si semak.
Okay.
Okay, so. Okay, remember. Okay, bagi tahu saya apa equivalent fraction tadi? What is equivalent fraction? Can you tell me? What is the different? Apa yang different?
Boleh darab nombor lain.
Bukan. Apa yang berbeza? Apa yang berbeza? Equivalent fraction. Ha? Apa yang berbeza equivalent fraction? The number. Numbernya berbeza. Okay? Numbernya berbeza. Okay. What is the same? Apa yang sama? Apa yang sama?
Size-nya.
Yes, very good. The size is the same. Okay. How do you find equivalent fraction? How? Macam mana mau cari? How to find? Okay, how to find? Okay, the first one you can multiply with any number as long as you multiply the denominator and also the numerator with the same number. Okay, kalau a numerator times by 2, you also need to times the denominator by 2. Any number that you want. Okay, the second method is by using what? Drawing. In drawing, you need to add more parts. Okay, awak kena lukiskan lebih banyak bahagian. Okay, 11. That is all for today. Okay, that is all for today. Okay, I'm going to meet you again. Okay, on Thursday. We are going to have our next class on Thursday. Okay, on Thursday.